Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a Toyota Tacoma SR5 in the color white. Let's take a look. Starting out up front, underneath the hood you will find a 3.5-liter V6 engine. It is automatic transmission, gets up to 278 horsepower, 265 pound-foot of torque. You've got towing capacity up to 6,400 pounds. Up front you've got LED headlights, customary daytime running lights, and your fog lights down below. Onto the side, you've got 16-inch alloy wheels. You've got the Tacoma logo on both of your front doors. Then, moving back, if you take a look at either one of your front handles, you'll find these two double lines. We'll talk about those a bit more on the driver's side. All of your rear windows do come with factory tinting, and on both your rear doors you have this SR5 trim level badge. In the back, we've got the bed lamp turned on. This guy can be turned off or work automatically with the opening and closing of doors. You'll also find that the middle panel of your rear windshield is inset from the rest of it. It is power adjustable. We'll take a look at the controls for both of these when we get up front in the cab. Now, taking a look at the back of the unit, on the right-hand side you have your V6 badge, Tacoma logo stamped into the back of the bed, 4x4 badge to the left. Underneath you have your hitch receiver, and looking straight through you can see your spare is mounted underneath. On the handle, or right next to it, is where you've got your backup camera. To open up your bed space, reach in and release the handle. You can gently guide it down, but it should be able to lower itself slowly. Now, taking a look inside the beds, you do have the D-ring tie-down hooks. You have installed bed rails, and on the right-hand side, you've got a little storage cubby, as well as a power adapter. To close it up, just reach down and bring your tailgate back up into its starting position. Next, let's go take a look at the inside. So inside here, your interior upholstery is the gray cloth. You've got gray stitching and this almost slightly sheer texturing on the seats themselves. If you look up top next to either your driver's side rear passenger headrest or the other side of the middle headrest, you'll find this little fabric strap. If you reach up and release this guy, it will give you access to the storage space you have in behind your seats. These compartments exist behind both sides of the seats themselves. Then, down below, if you reach your hand in behind the back of the seats, lift upwards, you will then be able to access the storage cubbies that go across the back of the bench. We've also got the little lock here, which allows you to keep things super secure when they're down underneath. Looking on the back of your front passenger seat, you'll be able to find a storage pocket. Back of the console is where you have your cup holders, and looking down at the floor, you'll find we have the Tacoma rubber mats installed in this unit. Inside your door, you have your storage spaces and your power window control. Now back again to these two double lines. These guys indicate keyless entry. So if you have the key fob on your person, you can tap your hand in here or in here to lock and unlock your unit. Inside the door, you've got power windows for both front and back, window lock, power lock system, and your side mirror controls. Up front, you've got power adjustable front seating, back, front, up, down, and lumbar support. Then hood release latch on the bottom left-hand corner of your dash. On top of that, controls for the rear bed lamps, automatic headlamps, your rear power outlet, and your traction control. Taking a closer look at the steering wheel, it is black leather with your black stitching. Left side, controls here are for the radio, for your volume, and your hands-free communication. Right hand side, up top, is where you have controls for your dash display. Then underneath that is everything for your adaptive cruise control. This includes both sonar and lane departure. In the middle is where you've got your infotainment display screen. This is where you go to access much of the information about your daily driving experience. Right now you're looking at your customizable home screen. Everything that you see in here you can also access through the side button panel. So underneath home you've got your menu. So this is where you have adjustments for everything from audio, phone app, projection, info display, and setup. Setup is more of your specifics, so things like audio, phone, voice, your connections, clock, language, theme color settings. You've got more things about your data, animation, personal settings, etc. Then you've got audio listening. This is AM, FM, and satellite radio. Full Bluetooth connectivity includes Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and you've got optional USB adapters inside the vehicle too. Then all the way at the bottom is optional navigation. You can choose to connect this through Toyota Connected Services. Along the right-hand side, you mostly have controls for your radio. You do have your phone connectivity, which you can access via Bluetooth connectivity. And then you also have apps. So it has lots of different options you can choose to add in after you have the unit. That way you can customize your personal experience. On the bottom right corner is your tune scroll. Then you have volume control on the bottom left. Underneath this, you've got your four-ways, and then you have your climate control center. So dual climate control up front means you can either have temperatures synced up, or you can turn that off if you want them to function independently. On each side, we have 3 levels of heated seat controls for both driver and front passenger. Defrost for your front windshield, then for your side mirrors, four-ways, then your dial control for 2-wheel, 4 high and 4 low, and your push start ignition. Underneath, you have your ECT power, then you have your charger and adapter options. You've got your storage cubby all the way at the back, then cup holder spaces. You have your gear shift, parking brake, more storage, and cup holders. All the way at the back is the console itself. Opens up, you've got all of your storage inside. It's a little hard to see on here, but there is a little charger adapter all the way at the bottom, and it glows, so you'll be able to see it even in the dark. On the right-hand side, lockable glove box. You've got the Tacoma logo inset into that as well. Up overhead, you've got your sunglasses compartment, SOS button, and the overhead lighting controls. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this Toyota Tacoma SR5 in the color white. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703. And remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.